Good evening to one and all present here. Myself Varshini, second year MSc student, Department of Mathematics, School of Advanced Sciences, take this opportunity to welcome you all for the valedictory ceremony of International Symposium on Mathematical Analysis of Fractals and Dynamical Systems 2023. This symposium is organized by the Department of Mathematics, School of Advanced Sciences, Vellore Institute of Technology, Vellore. To start with, I welcome Dr. A. Gauri Shankar, Organizing Secretary, Symposium 2023, to deliver the welcome note.
So, respected researchers and professors on the dais and off the dais, very good evening. A warm welcome to all of you. My life seemed to be a series of events and accidents, yet when I look back, I see a pattern. A quote by Professor Mandelbrot, known to be a father of fractal theory. On this note, it's my privilege to welcome you all for the valedictory ceremony of International Symposium on Mathematical Analysis of Fractal and Dynamical System, ISMAFDS 2023. Organized by the Department of Mathematics, School of Advanced Sciences, Vellore Institute of Technology, Vellore, Tamil Nadu, India, held on 24th and 25th of August 2023, with the academic partnership of the Ramanujan Mathematical Society and sponsored by DST SERB and the publication partners Springer and Advance in Pure and Applied Mathematics. In this occasion, I would like to welcome Dr. Jagdish Kumar, Dr. M.S. Jagdish Kumar, Head Department of Mathematics, for this wonderful evening. Welcome you, sir. And my heartfelt welcome to the Chief Guest, Dr. M. Guru Prem Prasad, Professor, Department of Mathematics, Indian Institute of Technology, Guwahati, India. Welcome you, sir. And our guest of honor, Dr. Cristiana Serba, University of Lisbon, Portugal. Welcome, madam. So I also extend my welcome to Dr. R. Rakiepan and Dr. Pradeep G. Jisteswar for being among us in this valedictory ceremony. Also, I extend my welcome to Dr. Asit Saha from Sikkim Manipal University and Dr. Tanmay Som, IIT BHU, Varanasi, and Dr. Sivabalan and Dr. Umesh Chandra Gaurala and Dr. Aldrisa and Dr. Balasubramanian and Dr. Kishore Bing, those who are joining in the virtual mode. I also welcome all the invited speakers online and all the other participants on this symposium in the virtual mode as well as the physical mode joining this valedictory event. I extend my welcome. I once again wish you all a hearty welcome to this wonderful evening for the valedictory ceremony of ISMFAD 2023.
Thank you, sir. I now invite Dr. A. Manimaran, Organizing Secretary of the Symposium 2023, to present the report of the symposium.
Good evening to one and all present here. Respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, it gives me immense pleasure to present before you the report of the International Symposium on Mathematical Analysis of Fractal and Dynamical Systems 2023 in hybrid mode. The first day of the conference commenced with the inaugural ceremony on 24th August 2023 at 9:30 am, presided by our Vice President Mr. Sankar Viswanathan. The welcome note was delivered by Dr. N. Arunayan Ambiraj, Dean, School of Advanced Science, and Dr. M.S. Jagdish Kumar, HOD, Department of Mathematics, School of Advanced Sciences, briefed about the symposium. We were privileged by the presence of our Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Parthasarathi Malik, who highlighted the significance of mathematics. We are also privileged by the presence of Dr. R. Uday Kumar, Director, Academic, the Gandhigram Rural Institute, India, as our chief guest. We were honored with the presence of Dr. Santo Banerjee, Senior Scientist, Politecnico di Torino, Italy, as our guest of honor, and various eminent academicians and researchers across the globe for the inaugural ceremony. The conference was declared open by Dr. R. Uday Kumar, our chief guest. The book of abstracts proceedings were released during the inaugural program by Dr. Santo Banerjee, our guest of honor. There were 14 invited lectures delivered by distinguished professors from various esteemed institutions in online and offline mode on both days. Paper presentations were parallelly conducted on 24th August from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. through online and offline mode. The total number of registrants of the symposium is 160. Around 145 participants have registered from 15 states of India and 15 participants from 18 foreign countries, namely Malaysia, Algeria, Russia, Tunisia, Turkey, Uzbekistan, Iran and Greece for their paper presentations. I am happy to share with you all that we have received a sponsorship of rupees 2,50,000 from DST Serb Government of India for our symposium. We have also received the academic partnership from the prestigious Ramanujan Mathematical Society India. The symposium was also supported by the publication partners Springer Proceedings in Physics, Springer Scopus Indexed, and Advances in Pure and Applied Mathematics with impact factor 0.4. I conclude this report by stating that VIT Vellore has provided all the participants a platform to share their knowledge and to be a par with latest research developments in fractal and dynamical systems. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I request Dr. S. Nandini to introduce our guests.
So it's my immense pleasure to display the audio visual of our guests, Dr. Christina Serba and Dr. Guru Prem Prasad. Thank you, ma'am, for being with us. Thank you, sir, for being with us today.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, I kindly request Dr. M.S. Jagadish Kumar, Convener and HOD Mathematics, to honor our guests Dr. Christina Serpa and Dr. M. Guru Prem Prasad. Thank you, sir. I welcome our guest of honor, Dr. Christina Serpa, to address the gathering.
Hello, good evening. I'm very pleased to be here. I thank all the members of VIT from invited me, and we have a very fruitful collaboration between University of Lisbon and University here in Vellore. and also many students here are joining me, asking questions, and this is very good. I hope someone can join me here in Lisbon also, and this is being a very interesting symposium. I congratulate the organizers, and thank you for coming and for learning such interesting thing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your kind words. Now, I kindly greet our chief guest, Dr. M. Guruprem Prasad, to deliver the valedictory address.
First of all, this conference, it's very close to me because I work in the dynamical systems. So as we all know that whenever we used to teach in our classes for engineering students, the first question they will ask, where you apply mathematics? So that is the best example. We show that you start with a population model, all those model, and dynamical system is there. It's easy to explain to the student. Immediately they can understand the things. Of course, the speaker from continuous dynamical system, discrete dynamical system, fractals, fractional derivatives, now all wide spectrum of talk happened in this platform. So especially I thank the department for organizing such an event, where even today myself I while attending the seminar of fluid dynamics. So he explained how to do thing in very simple words. Otherwise I was very sad about the fluid mechanics all thing. So he explained the system in a very simple manner. It's really, we can get, everyone get from something from every talk. So that is more important. And that is the way I tell our students also, all young students, they should go and attend conferences. So that is more important, the things. Especially in this topic, dynamical systems and then fractals. Fractals, when the Mandelbrot graphics, all this can come, then there is a lot of interest. Now, all our, even in our India also, the undergraduate curriculum, there are many courses in fractals or dynamical systems. There's it introduced at the undergraduate level also. So that student can really understand the things behind the things. Especially differential equation everywhere we will use in the engineering application. Any mathematical model, you model into the differential equation, either ordinary or partial differential equation. Finally, you study about the long-term behavior. But still, we won't appreciate, the student may not able to appreciate the things. But when this computer graphics, fractals, all these things came, so many students, especially those who are tech addicts, computer addicts, they want to do those kind of graphics. So that's thing around 90s it started. So that time I also, one of that thing, fascinated about the fractals. So I did the thing in the dynamical systems. Of course, then I realized that fractal is such a small part in the dynamical system. The whole theory is something different. So it relates to many directions, either fluid dynamics, Kleinian groups, hyperbolicity, ergodicity. It's so vast. So I know very little bit about dynamical system. That is also only about the analytic functions. Even about the nonlinear dynamics, the theory is very plenty. So it's a huge theory involved in it because of the subject, old subject, differential equation. So development is the things. So definitely this symposium is useful to everyone. And there are so many online participants also attend. I heard that the online talk also huge number of people attended, and also the participants from foreign countries also attended. So it's a good thing. So really it's a research discussion happened here. So thanks to organizer, thanks to the department, especially the organizing team and the head of the department for making that opportunity, their faculty members. So thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Now, I request Dr. M.S. Jagadish Kumar, HOD, Mathematics, to deliver the presidential address.
Respected guests, Dr. Cristina Serpa, University of Lisbon, Portugal, Dr. M. Guru Prasad, Indian Institute of Technology, Guwahati, India, on dais, and off the dais, a lot of eminent professors from various institutes, my dear colleagues, organizers, all the students who have attended this attending this meeting. Very good evening. Maybe in my inaugural address, I told that how you reached to this symposium. It was not a conference, it was a symposium. So it starts from small discussions. Then we told that we don't have fun, but still we just planned it and it started, it materialized. Today I am very happy that we got blessings from all directions, including funding, including support from people, the enthusiasm of learning, all those things. So what the small discussion started at a room, now it was fulfilled. So in that sense, we are very happy. It does not just happen, it is because of the hard work people extended step by step. Because first day we sat and prepared the budget. Second day we went and approached the dean and got permission. Then we are just making budget also was a very tough process, lot of thought process behind that. Then the lectures we planned, and that time organizers very particular that we want lectures in dynamical system, mostly in dynamical system or fluid related field. Because mostly when we conduct, I told in my inaugural address that when we conduct a conference to get people, we just add topics like graph theory, applied mathematics, and general topic we do. So this is one of the symposium we done in thrust area. Let me talk about my department again. We are 133 people, faculty members, then 410 research scholars, and nearly 700 students. Without their consistent support, this would not have been materialized. We start from the beginning. Even motivation, then conducting this one, there are a lot of places that we need, because getting things done it will take quite time, and they are sharing their experience. So I really appreciate my friends. This is not just a Thanksgiving meeting, but still I want to put on record all those things. See, what we want is persistence and perseverance. In 2010, I visited a conference I went to a conference in Brazil. That is INPE, the institution was INPE. That is, I can say that ISR of Brazil. They are doing a lot of work. It's a developing country, of course. They are doing a lot of work. I met one professor. Then I told that I am coming from Vellore Institute of Technology, VIT. He did not hear about VIT because he is coming from of course he is from US. Then he told I didn't hear, then he was checking in website. Then I told I belongs to Department of Mathematics. That time we have around 28 or 30 people, 30 faculty members. Then he asked, so what is the kind of work you are doing and what kind of research you are doing, what kind of activities you are doing, like that. Then I was a bit reluctant to tell all those things. Though we are doing, there is nothing to project, like because we are always busy with the teaching. You know, that kind of work we have. We happily accept those things because we are mostly a supportive department that time. At present, today, we are offering 371 courses to other departments in fall semester and 261 courses in winter semester on an average. So it is very huge actually. We are always going to other department and teaching. Not only teaching, evaluation, a lot of things we are doing, but on record everything with the result of the students it will end. I came back. Then I was thinking like people are just doing just because of not your words. There should be some mascot that always remember you that you are working. I was also discussing with one of my professor. He told, yes, you are just doing teaching. Who is going to acknowledge this one? Then that year we just conducted one small workshop, one-day workshop. I still remember the day, 8th October 2010. Overview for Mathematica, something like that. It was a very good event. That was the first event happened here. Then a lot of people, they got motivated. A lot of people come forward. Then umpteen number of events we have made. Umpteen number of events. Each event, you know how difficult it is organizing an event. It's not that easy. So from 2010 to 2020, lot of conferences, workshops, seminars, everything was fruitful. It happened. That time our strength was 30, then grown to 60, like that. So everywhere there is a hard work. Now we are proud that Every year we are ready to do 2 conferences, meaningful conferences, not only conferences, workshops, seminar. Then we are growing in all directions, I can say. Now we want to take up consultancy. In this podium, I am just declaring that within few years, we will put our talent on doing consultancy for industry, because that is what is lagging. Previously, when we talk about consultancy, then people, what is there on consultancy? What is your role on consultancy? People you must ask. Because electronics people or electrical engineers, they say we've done some consultancy for 3 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs. We have that meter, then we checked all these things, then we saw you have to improve in this sector or that sector, like that. Then now all departments, they can do consultancy. But mathematics people, we are thinking like that we are always theoreticians. That is not the fact. You are the, yesterday in the talk, Professor, our Pro Vice Chancellor was telling like, mathematics is the right subject for extending consultancy. First thing is, a lot of people need help for their mathematics, their simplification, other things like that. That is the first thing. You can go and extend it, though you are not getting money for that or something like that. Second thing is, everywhere you take optimization. There are a lot of things where in life optimization is required. People don't know, so they don't optimize, they simply do it. Because of that, unnecessarily you are spending time, money, everything. If you apply some sense of mathematics, you know how to optimize. You are doing it actually by your own experience, that's all. You are a layman, with your own experience, you are doing it. But mathematically, if you process, that's what in budgeting you do. You cut the cost and a kind of thing like that, you do it. But it's roughly, not theoretically. Mathematics you apply and get it like that. Shape optimization. We are talking about Chandrayaan. In designing Chandrayaan, how much time they spend, each thing, there are a lot of modules on that. Each module, at each level, it should have a lot of constraints. So based on the constraints, optimization they are doing, or shape optimization they are doing like that. Okay, I'm not just going in that direction. When I talk about Chandrayaan or about ISRO, you know that it started some 40-50 years before. Is it 1969? When it started in Trivandrum, you know that. Today morning I was just reading the news because of Chandrayaan. The news are coming in Facebook. You can see Professor Abdul Kalam is just riding a bicycle, and backside this much length of rocket was there. I have seen, in my eyes I have seen this rocket. It is still kept in ISR, that kind of rocket. In a bicycle he was just taking. So there was a dream that we have to launch. Then countries are ridiculing India. They are ridiculing what India is going to do in this one. Because we have even now, this day, 14% is the people got higher education. 14%. That means a majority of the people are not getting higher education. Higher education means education above +2. Doesn't mean that you are doing PhD or something like that. Above +2, or 100 minus 14% of the people are not getting higher education, opportunity for higher education. There are a lot of higher learning institutions, but they are they are not even trying to meet their needs, daily needs. That is a fact. So then ISRO started this, even though we have that much revenue, and they started with a bicycle. Then they simply firing this rocket, then collecting data, started analyzing with some few people. So from that, exponentially they have grown. So it is just because of their perseverance. Same way, I am telling you, like, if you see in the Department of Mathematics, our number is increasing, but we have a very big leap, and we assure that we'll just keep this leap. It is because of the learned colleagues and all the people who in and around us was continuously supporting, including management, because we have all the wonderful facilities over here. I am telling you, now I want to speak to the students that you have, most of you are entered in PIT, you have to utilize the time properly, you should have a hope, and then you should work. Because mathematics, then we say, pure mathematics, when you learn, you may think where is the chance to grow. I am telling you that you don't need to search for a job. Because after LLB, you practice as an advocate. But no one is practicing as a mathematician. Why? Can't you practice as a mathematician? Maximum you will take a tuition. That's all. you can practice as a mathematician. That much need. I'm telling, I'm not simply boasting. I'm telling that much requirement is there. But people don't know whether they can do this or not. If you go approach them, your problem I can solve. You give me the problem, I can optimize this problem and say that this is the benefit you are going to get. Then people will approach you. That is going to come. That era is going to come. Maybe we call it as data science or something because huge data is available. Then the domain of data science, a lot of growth is there. But in all domains, we can do it. But unfortunately, no, we just have the book knowledge. We learn topology. We don't know where to apply it. We learned linear algebra. Of course, linear algebra, I was really surprised. What a treasure. We have learned linear algebra in college. But I did not understand that this much contribution linear algebra we can do in image processing, image compression. You might have seen that in 1980s when we have a Dianora TV. So what is that? We cannot see, cricket match, if you see only the white ball, where the ball goes. We can hear some sound. Because we don't have technology that time. So what is the problem? We have to transmit this much huge data. So data or image, it is a matrix. It is pure matrix. So if you want to transfer this one, you need that much of memory capacity and time. It should be passed through some cable. We don't have optical fiber cable there. So those things came, but technology is there. Algorithm is not there, or mathematical concepts are not developed that time, or people don't know. So people started working on that. They come up with many algorithms, reduction kind of thing, dimensionality reduction. From higher dimension to lower dimension, you have to reduce. You are in 100th dimension, if you are reduced to 50th dimension. Dimension doesn't mean that you have space dimension and all. It is just like the order of the matrix, I say. 10 by 10, you are coming to 5 by 5. So it is easy to transfer. So they developed many algorithms. One of these is singular value decomposition concept there, the concept of rank. So then easy to send things. Then later color combination came. BGR, these three colors you can combine and you have to send. Then you want to improve the clarity. So per second, how many, if you want to keep the persistence of vision, then only you'll give the moving image. So the amount of data, what you want to send is huge. So you have to process it. So there you apply mathematics. In the way, this same concept can be applied in several fields, but we are not sure that where we can apply. So I'm just talking to the student fraternity now, that you have to sit and read what is happening. When ISRO is launching a rocket and just landing in the moon, we may applaud. But you have to read and understand how they applied this technology. Only most of them are, though they are engineers, they mostly apply mathematical concepts. And I read somewhere that majority of the people in ISRO don't have a PhD. Majority of them don't have a PhD. Because you don't need a PhD to launch a rocket. PhD is a decoration. You may have knowledge or you may not have knowledge. And you know that the supercomputer which built for ISRO was done by a man who is just a mathematician. He has only BSc degree. He entered into ISRO and developed this one. Then people asked, how you developed this one? He told, it is my perseverance. Keep on doing things continuously. And he learned it and he done it. What a magic thing. I'm telling you that you have all the facility here. You have professors here, lot of books here, you have accessibility. Luckily, we have all the people here. Today, we are sitting and learning with people. But whether you are making use of it, that's a big question. When I attended my first conference, I still remember in Cochin University of Science and Technology, I opted the last seat. I was one of the very dynamic organizer, but I took it because easily I can go out and I can come. I didn't understand what they are talking. But in between the talk, at some point, they are talking about this climatic change and then ocean atmosphere. Because I was doing an atmospheric science, they talking something very interesting. Slowly I changed my seat. Finally I came to the front bench, seriously watching what they are telling like that. Then started reading. So that is what is happening with you. The students may think that why we have to come and sit for this point? What is benefit you are getting 3 hours, 4 day, 2 day we are attending? I didn't understand 99% of the things. If you are understanding 1%, that is a motivation. So you should not miss anything. If you miss a class, you can compensate it because it is just a class. So that the teachers may be uploading something. So don't quote this again. Yeah, it doesn't mean that you have to miss all the classes, is it? But that can be compensated. You can learn because this is a routine thing they are teaching. But this kind of conference, you see people are spending their money, spending their time, and all the things are happening, converging at this place. That will not happen anywhere. That is the importance of conference of symposium. So you have to go to conferences, you have to go to symposiums, seminars, you have to attend it. 90% you will not understand. I'm not telling 99%, you will not understand. But you will understand that something is there like this. That kindle your interest. From there your journey will start. So I'm telling you that that journey will be fruitful. It's not like your parents are telling you go and study like that. Most of the people. I never thought that I learned this fluid dynamics. I never thought, because basically I was doing ring theoretical concepts, group ring, a lot of things we have done in that domain. Later, by interest, I came to this domain. And at least I have got a chance to learn those things. I'm telling so when you conduct conferences, this is the outcome. This is the outcome. With this symposium, if at least 10 people are motivated, then we are very happy. So with these words, I am just stopping at this stage. Thank you so much, one and all who contributed. Thank you.
I would like to call upon Dr. Santo Banerjee to give his feedback about the event and his stay at VIT.
A very good afternoon. My sincere thanks to all the organizers of the symposium. But especially, I would like to take the following 4 names. Dr. Gauri Shankar, Dr. Iswaramurthy, Dr. Manimaran, and Dr. Nandini for your cosmic effort. They are like more than friends. I used to visit VIT frequently. Whenever I come, I used to get very warm welcome from them. I also like to name the departmental head, Professor M. Jagdish Kumar, for your significant support. The scholars and the students I met during this event or before that, you are really brilliant and energetic. I hope you can learn from the output of the symposium, which is scheduled to be published by Springer. Actually, I have a request. Since the dynamical system and fractals are the trends, and if possible, if the Department of Mathematics can continue with this kind of symposium, if possible annually, if not biannually. Well, what do you think? If you agree, then I may ask Springer to support for this event. What else? See you in some other conference. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you, sir, for your positive feedback. I would like to call upon the participants to give their valuable feedback on the symposium.
Myself, B. Adira, full-time research scholar from the Gandhigram University. So, I would like to thank the delegates on and off the dais for sharing their valuable knowledge, which would create more insight in our future research. As our HOD sir mentioned, the title of the symposium is more particularized. To make justice, the organizing committee is very careful in choosing the invited talks and lectures. So, thank you very much. I'd like to thank the organizing committee of the symposium and Vellore Institute of Technology. Thank you.
I request Dr. S. Nandini, Organizing Secretary, to deliver vote of thanks.
Good evening all. So it's my immense pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks for the valedictory ceremony of this International Symposium on Mathematical Analysis of Fractals and Dynamical Systems 2023. To begin with, I sincerely thank our motivating guide, our Honorable Chancellor, Dr. G. Vishwanathan, without whom this symposium would have not been possible. I also thank our Vice Presidents, Mr. Shankar Vishwanathan, Dr. Shekhar Vishwanathan, and Dr. G.V. Selvam for their continuous support in organizing this symposium. I extend my thanks to our respected Vice Chancellor, Dr. Ram Babu Kodali, Pro VC, Dr. Parthasarathi Malik, Registrar, Dr. D. Jayabharati for their constant support. My heartfelt thanks to our Dean SAS, Dr. N. Arunay Nambiraj, Associate Dean, Dr. A. Sheila, and HOD Mathematics, Dr. Jagdish Kumar MS, for the tremendous support extended to the symposium. I would also like to thank all deans, directors, and HODs of all the schools and departments for supporting our symposium. I extend my heartfelt thanks to our eminent speakers, Dr. R. Uday Kumar, Dr. Santo Banerjee, Dr. M. Guru Prem Prasad, Dr. Pradeep G. Siddeshwar, Dr. Tanmoy Som, Dr. R. Rakiyappan, Dr. Asit Saha, Dr. Umesh Chandra Goirala, and Dr. M. Sivabalan for sharing their profound knowledge and their rich research experience. I also extend my sincere thanks to our eminent speakers, Dr. Kishore Bingi, Dr. Ali Reza, and Dr. N. Balasubramani, who delivered their talks through online mode and enlightened us with their expertise. My special thanks to Dr. Christina Serba, who has been with us for past 2 weeks and sharing her knowledge and research expertise. My earnest gratitude to Dr. G. Nagamani, who could not be present here amongst us due to some unforeseen situation. My sincere thanks to DST Sir for supporting the symposium with a grant of Rs 2,50,000. And I also extend my gratitude to the Ramanujan Mathematical Society, India, for their academic partnership, and Springer and Advances in Pure and Applied Mathematics for the publication partnership of this event. My special thanks to all delegates from different parts of the world to participate in this esteemed symposium. I thank all the session chairs and session in charges of our department for supporting us in conducting the paper presentation both in online and offline mode. I would like to extend my thanks to all the organizing committee members involved and faculty members of the Department of Mathematics for their kind support. I thank our research scholars and student volunteers who is helping us in various aspects of organizing this event. My special thanks to Finance Department, Purchase Department, CTS, Girls Hostel, Boys Hostel, Events, and Transport Department for their kind support. I also extend my sincere thanks to the non-teaching fraternity for supporting this event. Last but not least, my heartfelt thanks to my fellow organizers, Dr. D. Ishwaramurthy, Dr. A. Manimaran, and Dr. A. Gauri Shankar for their untiring work during the past 2-3 months. Once again, I thank you one and all and wishing you all a great weekend ahead. Thank you. Thank you one and all. Please join for the refreshments which is being served in the amphitheater.
Thank you, ma'am. I kindly request the gathering to rise for the national anthem.